Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and in this video I'm going to talk about microneedling, which I had done a few months ago, and I'll cover the entire process, what the experience feels like, and whether the final results were worth it for me personally. And also you'll learn more about the difference between regular microneedling and microneedling with radio frequency and platelet-rich plasma, which is what I had done. It's also known as the Vampire Facial, so if that's something you're interested to learn more about, then I hope you'll enjoy this video. So a little bit about me. I have oily skin, but I've never had acne as a teenager. I developed acne in my mid-20s after going off of birth control, which I took for 6 years. So when I stopped taking that, my skin started really acting up. I started getting those very deep, painful, cystic pimples, inflammation all over my face. And just like many other people who are experiencing acne, I started looking for solutions to heal my skin. So I tried different skincare lines that were designed to heal acne. That didn't really work for me. I tried adjusting my diet, and finally I decided to go to an esthetician to get a proper treatment to heal my skin. So I went to this fancy beauty salon that was recommended to me by someone I trust. It was a legitimate place with a very medical feel. So I thought I was in good hands, and I'm not gonna name any names because I didn't have exactly the best experience, but I don't want to start any drama. I just want to talk about microneedling in general. I met with an esthetician about my acne looking for solutions. I didn't know anything about microneedling, and the way she explained my condition is that I had those cysts under my skin, and my skin was trying to fight it off and creating all this inflammation, but because my skin didn't have enough immunity to fight them off, that's why those cysts persisted for weeks and weeks, and new ones would pop up. And the solution that she proposed for me was microneedling to kind of trigger my skin's immune system to become stronger and build new collagen and fight off this inflammation. Microneedling is also known as collagen induction therapy, and the way it was explained to me is that when you create micro wounds within your skin, that triggers your skin to start healing faster, and as your skin is healing those micro wounds, if you have any other inflammation going on in your skin, that will also heal faster. In addition, I was offered not just the regular microneedling but RF microneedling, which stands for radio frequency, and what it does is transfer heat energy deep within your skin, because as the esthetician explained, whenever you have inflammation anywhere in your body, you apply heat to that area, and when you apply heat, that helps reduce inflammation and heal everything faster. And when the microneedle is pushed into your skin, not only does it help to stimulate collagen production to make new, beautiful, younger looking skin, but also it can be used to transfer beneficial ingredients deeper into your skin. And that's why I was offered the PLP treatment, which stands for platelet-rich plasma, which is derived from your blood. So as I'm editing this, I'm realizing that I keep saying PLP, but of course it's PRP because it's platelet-rich plasma. I'm not sure where the L came from. They take blood from your vein and they put it into this machine that separates out the plasma from the rest of the blood, and this plasma is basically re-injected back into your face. And I know that sounds super gross, but here's the logic behind it. So whenever you have a wound on your skin, like a burn or a blister, or you pop a pimple, you may notice that your skin is producing this clear liquid that looks kind of gross, especially if you have like a blister or a big burn, then you get like a bubble with this clear liquid. And that clear liquid is the plasma that comes from your blood and promotes cell regeneration and repair in an area of the wound, so your skin can regrow, heal, and finally clear this wound. And the difference between PLP microneedling and Vampire Facial is that when you do the Vampire Facial, you go with regular microneedling first, and then you apply the plasma on top of the skin as a mask, because after microneedling, your skin becomes more absorbent because it's full of holes. So the idea is that it's going to suck in all that plasma and help regenerate and heal. But with PLP microneedling, plasma is applied on your skin while you're actually doing the microneedling, so it's the needle that pushes the plasma deeper into your skin, and that's why it's going to be more effective and beneficial. I've done some research online on all the different types of microneedling, and while some people report very positive results, overall the research is inconclusive, so I'm not here to argue whether microneedling is legit or not. I'm just going to talk about my experience, and then you can decide for yourself if you want to try it. I've had my treatment done at the end of January 2020, so about 6 months ago, and when I came in, I had some active acne on my skin as well as some acne scarring from previous pimples. So here's how my skin looked the day of the treatment. About 15 minutes before the actual treatment, the esthetician applied numbing cream all over my face, because obviously when you pierce your face with needles, it's quite painful, so you want to make sure that you have some numbing cream to reduce that sensitivity, and I'm sure that all the estheticians do that. That's pretty standard. And while I was waiting for the numbing cream to work, they took out some blood from my vein and put it into this machine that separated out the plasma, and it it looked pretty gross, so I didn't take a picture of it, but basically there was like a blood vial with yellow clear liquid on top and the dark blood on the bottom, and the yellow clear liquid is the plasma that would be re-injected back into my face. When the actual treatment started, the esthetician used the syringe to apply the plasma on top of my skin, so she wasn't actually piercing my skin with that needle. And then she took a microneedling device and started puncturing my skin to make those micro wounds and deliver the plasma deeper into my skin. And here you can see how the process goes. It went like that for about half an hour because the esthetician had to go all over my entire face. And at first it felt alright because the numbing cream really did help reduce sensitivity. But about 10 minutes in, I was kind of over it because it was still pretty painful. And on different areas of your face, you have different degrees of sensitivity. So for example, on my cheeks, it was totally fine. But then on my forehead, it was like the most painful area of my face. And that's when I was just waiting for it to end because it was so unpleasant. And then I was just waiting for it to end because I did not enjoy the process at all, and it caused me some moderate suffering. And by the end of it, I was just thinking that I'll never do this to my face again unless I actually see very impressive results. When the esthetician microneedled my entire face, there was still a lot of plasma left, so she used the syringe to re-inject that plasma into my skin, and that actually felt less painful than microneedling because the syringe didn't go as deep, I guess. And the purpose of that was to give me a bit of a lifting effect and also promote healing within my skin. But personally, I didn't really see much difference in my skin before and after the injection. After the entire procedure, my face was very raw and sensitive, and it felt like I was slapped 100 times. Like, it was even painful to touch my skin. But of course that's expected because my face has just been punctured with a bunch of needles. And after microneedling, your skin becomes very receptive to any skincare that you apply on your skin because it's full of holes, so it's more absorbent. And it's very important to apply good quality skincare with beneficial ingredients that are not going to irritate your skin further, but are actually going to help promote healing from deep within your skin. At the end of the treatment, the esthetician asked me what kind of skincare I use on my face, and I was using a bunch of stuff from Sephora, so I named some brands, and she said, no, that's all bullshit. You need to use professional medicated skincare. She recommended me some skincare products that they were selling at the salon, and I ended up buying this moisturizer by a brand called Skandor. I looked it up online, and it's actually very hard to find in store because mostly it's a brand that they sell in beauty salons and clinics. It's made in Spain, and this particular product is from their Clear Balance line. It's called Pure Defense Gel. So this is supposed to protect and heal your acne prone skin. It has SPF 15, and I bought this cream and I felt very good about it because I thought, finally I have a proper medicated product that's really going to help my skin. And back then I didn't know how to read ingredients the way I do now, so I fully trusted the esthetician that this is the right thing for my skin. And I've been using it for a few months after the treatment, and it did not help heal my acne at all. But then later on I learned more about skincare and I reevaluated the ingredients of this product, and I was so disappointed and I felt almost betrayed because this was sold to me as a product that will help with my acne, but it has denatured alcohol as a second ingredient, which is a known irritant that can be super drying for your skin, especially in such a high concentration in the product that you're supposed to leave on your skin every day. So that basically means that there's more alcohol in this product than any other beneficial ingredient that's supposed to help heal your acne. When your skin is already inflamed and sensitized, the last thing you want to do is apply denatured alcohol to your skin because that's just going to dry out your skin even more. It's going to destroy your moisture barrier, which will promote bacterial growth because your skin will be more vulnerable and won't have the ability to fight off that bacteria, and that will create more inflammation. So no wonder I haven't seen any reduction in my pimples after using this product daily for like 2 or 3 months, even though I fully believe that this is a medicated product that's really going to help my skin. And now I'll talk about the effects of microneedling itself. So at the end of the treatment, I was told that I will need 4 to 5 more treatments to see the full effect on my skin. And that's when I started thinking that I'm probably not coming back because first of all, the treatment was pretty unpleasant and painful, but secondly, I paid 550 Canadian dollars for a single treatment. So if you multiply that by 4 to 5 treatments, that would cost me a few $1,000s. So I didn't sign up for any additional treatments because I wanted to see the effects of this first treatment first and see how it heals, but literally it had no positive effect on my acne. For the first couple of days after the treatment, my skin still felt very sensitive and irritated, but the redness went down a bit, and then it took a couple of weeks for the microneedling trauma to fully heal, but new acne kept coming and the old acne that I had didn't really go anywhere, so I didn't see any positive effect for that. And later on I started educating myself more on skincare, and I actually learned that you're not supposed to do microneedling on active acne because when you have active acne, that's already inflammation that your skin is trying so hard to heal, and when you go in with that needle, you create additional trauma that your skin has to work even harder to heal. And also you have bacteria within your acne, so when that needle pierces pierces the cyst, it takes out the bacteria and spreads it all over the healthy skin on your face, which can promote even more acne, which is why microneedling is more so recommended on acne scars as opposed to active acne. But I didn't know that, and I went in trusting the esthetician who said it's going to help heal my acne, which maybe it would after 4 or 5 treatments, but I didn't want to spend a couple $1,000s to find out. So at the end of the day, I decided not to go on with the full course of microneedling treatments because for me personally it was really not worth it. And the first reason is that the treatment itself was very unpleasant and painful for me, and it can vary for different people depending on your degrees of sensitivity, but personally it wasn't something I wanted to go through again. And the second reason is that I didn't see any positive results for the amount of money I paid, and the treatment itself was very expensive. For me personally, $550 is not the kind of money I would just throw in the treatment to see whether it works or not. I expected actual results, and when I didn't see the results, I didn't go back. And during the coronavirus lockdown, I had a little bit more time to educate myself on how skin works, why acne is happening, and how to treat it with proper skincare. And I haven't had active acne for months because I learned how to properly take care of my skin and give it love instead of traumatizing it with expensive treatments. And my intention isn't to demonize microneedling because I know that it actually works for a lot of people and a lot of people see positive results. So if that's something you're willing to try and you can actually afford it, then find an esthetician you trust and make sure that they really know what they're talking about and that they really want to help you heal your skin instead of just trying to sell you things. Because as I learned from my experience, you can't always trust the esthetician to give you professional advice, and you have to really research everything for yourself and know what you're going into. And from what I learned, microneedling can be very effective for anti-aging treatments and scars, but not active acne, because on active acne it can actually do more harm than good. So that's it for today. Let me know in the comments if you tried microneedling and if you actually had a positive experience, because for me personally it was not worth it and not something I would recommend to people struggling with acne specifically, but I know that for other purposes microneedling can be very beneficial. So let me know what you guys think. And if you enjoyed this video, please support me with your likes and check out my other videos about skincare in the description box, and I'll see you guys next time.